Bamboozled. We were bamboozled by, if you have not seen the other ones, spoiler alert about the name I am about to say, that we are all shook about, that we were all not expecting. That was such a plot twist. 1, 2, 3. Principal Arnold's. What? Principal Arnold apparently is in on this whole little art theft business that we're trying to bust because we have the man. Okay, so let's just bring it back. Go watch the last chapter. It's just a lot right now. I'm still shook over this. I've been so excited to get to this next chapter. Y'all don't even know. But we were at the dance. We did the infiltration. It was the big moment. We were trying to get the two men to go, talk to each other, to get more info, to find out where this tomb is, where the necklace is stolen. Come to find out, we checked the one guy, Tiana's father's vision, as he's talking to Vasily. Those are the two men. And we're trying to bust Tiana's father. So, we do some stuff. It's cute. It's going real good. Whatever. Then we see Principal Arnold's office in Tiana's father's vision. We go in the room. We find a button. We go, the principal's desk moves. There's stairs underneath. We go down. We enter the password. We find the tomb, if you will, with all the stolen art pieces. And then at the very end, Blanca gets knocked out with a baseball bat by none other than Principal Arnold. Principal Arnold, I don't even explain what just happened very good because I'm still kind of like, what? I wasn't expecting that. Alusza, you got me with this. But we're about to see what happens. I'm going to stop rambling. Let's jump into the story right now. Go read Alusza's stories and let's start the drama. It's getting late. How's it going? Blanca sent us the recording of Petrov and Taylor discussing the tomb and the necklace. That's great news. But I sent it to the research team to validate it as evidence. Maybe they'll be eager to testify against each other. That's a big thing. Gosh, finally it'll all be over. At least we know that the necklace wasn't sold. It makes things a lot easier. I just wonder where they hid it. It's B. She sent you a message. Yeah, I didn't find anything. I already left the school and I'm heading to the office. Meet me there. I have a low battery. She left the school? Her phone is off. She said the battery was low. That's true. If Blanca said she was heading to the office, we should meet her there. I'll tell the guys. Can you wait for Noah to come back and fill out the reports with him? You owe me. Why did you leave, B? She didn't. It's Principal Arnold. I'm so shook. Where am I? I woke up with a huge headache at the back of my head. What happened? Did I pass out? The last thing I remembered was pain. Then I heard a noise. Miss Spencer, you're finally awake. Shit, he's here. I was trying to stand up, but it was harder than I thought. You still might feel a little dizzy after that hit. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I didn't expect someone to sneak into this place. Now try to get up and your legs will be broken. Do you understand? My body and mind were still in shock, but I slowly started to connect the dots. I have a daughter. If I go to prison, she'll be left alone. If I were you, I'd be more concerned about what waits her if you disobey. Mr. Taylor wouldn't threaten Vasily's daughter. He seemed to care about family as much as Petrov did, and the principal had a better opportunity to keep an eye on Olga at school. We're changing Olga's school after exams. I hope she won't have any problems with it. Why did he decide to do it in the middle of the year? Oh, just personal problems. I thought it was weird that Vasily wanted to change Olga's school in the middle of the year, but now it made perfect sense. He wanted to stay away from the principal. It's all coming together. And the voice on the phone, why was I so eager to believe that it belonged to Mr. Taylor? I realized that I never had the chance to hear his voice before. All I heard that day were mumblings and laughter, and the principal was with them. Even in the locker room, something felt off. I didn't realize it was the first time I heard his voice clearly. Do you want all of us to end up... Okay. Don't make things complicated. They even wanted to consult another person about the problem. Why didn't I connect it? You see, I treat art as my little hobby. Not to mention the principal had never hidden his love for art. Think you could help me pick a new painting for my living room? Oh my gosh. I was low-key like a little disappointed with the fact it was Mr. Taylor was the big baddie. But no, it's Arnold. It's Principal Arnold. I'm shook. I love it. I love it. I could even spot the damn painting I had chosen in his office. How ironic. I advised the criminal after all. I was so blinded. If I had focused on the person that was right in front of me all the time, the mission would have been over weeks ago. Now you can tell me. What are you doing down here, Miss Spencer? I could feel that the necklace was still in my pocket. Luckily, he hasn't noticed that it's missing. Wake up, B. Time for the power of bullshit. The ball got a little boring, so we had a bet going with the other teachers. We were wondering if I could seduce Coach Stanley. And as you can imagine, I lost. They told me to go to your office and steal your picture. When I tried to take it, I accidentally pushed a button and the gate opened. Who the hell made the button so accessible anyway, idiots? I was so stunned by the hidden stares that I yelled to myself, Principal Arnold the best. And I was surprised that when the door opened, so I let myself in to admire your stuff. He did not buy it. Okay, that was truly entertaining. Tell me, did your bet also require you to chat about my associates? Oh, he took my phone. How did you know my password? I don't need your password. I can unlock it with your fingerprint. Of course. Damn. He caught us. This is a mess. At least I deleted the recording. He doesn't know that I sent proof of their guilt. So first I find you in my secret stash. Then you have the messages about Taylor and Petrov. Maybe it's just a hunch, but I believe there's something more going on than purely coincidence, Lily. Or should I say Blanca? Okay, you got me. You'll get in trouble, Principal. My people are surrounding the building and will find me soon. Oh, sweetheart, I already informed your partners that you left the school. No. Yeah, I thought your face would like it. Mind reading powers, girl. Break into Samuel right now. So now we have plenty of time to discuss things. I must admit your disguise was pretty effective. I didn't notice you in the ballroom. Did you come here with Vasily? I knew his king for younger ladies would get the better of him. That means he doesn't know Noah was with me. At least he's safe. Yes, I used Mr. Petrov to get in, but I spent time with the other teachers after that. How smart of you to use that old softy. So did you teach here to get closer to him? I must admit it all makes sense now. You almost didn't know your own name on the first day at school. Then you decided to quit so you could tutor Petrov's daughter. I guess I should have been more careful around you after all. Does Petrov know I'm here? No, I'm the only person who has access to the cameras and alarms. Now, maybe you can tell me what you know about my partners. There was no point in lying to him. He was just too smart, and I couldn't risk him hurting me. We just know that they're involved in art theft, but we never expected something as tangled as this. And how did you figure out that you had to search my office? Because I read the bad guy's mind doesn't sound too convincing. I overheard Mr. Taylor talking to Vasily about your office and that you kept something here. Idiots. Does the FBI know about me too? Let's say they don't know, so that way he doesn't get... No, we only know that Petrov and Taylor are involved. You were a surprise. I'm just not as naive as there. The only reason I didn't say that is because I didn't want him to run away and like do stuff, you know? But maybe I messed up. I don't know. And yes, you're pretty surprised by my presence. I assume you're telling the truth. But I'm glad to hear... Oh, see, okay, I'm glad we told the truth. But I'm glad they have nothing on me. It'll make things so much easier. What does he mean by that? Now get up. I have to make sure that you can't escape. Rope classic. Won't Petrov and Taylor be angry that you're keeping me here without their knowledge? Now you're insulting me. If anything, I am the boss around here. I can do whatever I want. Of course, his ego is close to hitting the ceiling. Maybe I should exploit it for more information. How do you even find time for it? It seems impossible to take care of this many responsibilities. How do you think Taylor finds time while we're starting his construction company? Or how Petrov does all running his business? I have to say, I'm pretty well versed in multitasking. But you were so engaged in school events. That survey was not stupid, but I remember you gave me a 10, so I'll be gentle with you. That's what I'm talking about. I must admit, the school is very close to my heart. At the beginning, it was nothing more than the perfect place to hide art from the police. Taylor was very handy in rebuilding this wing, so we could have this underground shelter. It isn't included in any documentation. That's why they managed to keep it a secret. So I thought I'd just use the role of principal as an excuse, but after all these years of hiding the thefts, the idea of being a part of the school felt fulfilling. Now I feel like I'm more principal than businessman. Oh, he's interesting. Of all the people, I'm still, wow. The person who always so friendly, who never gave off any bad vibes. Usually I felt it. Why did I fail this time? How could I notice a single thought, a single vision of a shady business? Was I really that horrible at my job? What are you planning to do with me? You don't leave me many options. You'll take the secret to the grave. You're not being serious. You can't do this. My people will connect the dots. nuts. If anyone knew about this place, you'd already be saved. But you have 2 other partners in this business. Isn't it a little reckless to kill an FBI agent without consulting them first? It's even safer not to drag them into this mess. It's really happening. Come on, you know how this works. Don't tell me you just go away as if nothing happened if I let you go. We can make a deal, Principal. If I was stupid enough to make compromises, I wouldn't be where I am right now. You can get away with thievery, but not with murder. Oh, he has? You clearly don't know how this works. Now, excuse me. I heard the door shut and the steps get quieter. Where is he going? Oh, I was trapped here and couldn't even move my small finger. Help. No, you gotta use your mind reading, Blanca. Wait. My name is Simmons to know our conversation, but there's also long distance connection. Yes. Okay. You got this, Blanca. I didn't even know where Sam was, and we didn't have a chance to practice. Well, you're gonna die, so you gotta do this. Okay, break in. Okay, we got this. I'm so nervous. I don't want to die. Let's start. Focus on the connection. Focus on Sam. Search for Sam. Focus. It's the same place. Now, where are you, Sam? Here. Sam! He's so far away. Shit. The message was ringing in my head. I've never heard about any successful attempt at one-sided distance connection. This is gonna be it, girl. You got this. Does he feel it? Don't look back. I'm so tired. You got this, girl. That was the only word that came to mind, and I couldn't be weak. Not now. Get your ass together, Agent. Yes, ma'am. Destroy the wall. Blanca, how did you? Sam, I'm under the principal's office. He's bad. Hurry. Blanca. What a shame. She was such a good teacher. Okay, Sam, you got this. What the? Are you so fragile that you pass out because of a little stress? Or are you trying to make me feel pity for you? Won't work. What happened? He's already here that fast? Did I manage to tell Sam anything useful? I don't even remember. Even if I did, there's no way he could get here in such short notice. You won't get away with this. I'll start an investigation as soon as I go missing. Oh dear, do you think I have no experience in covering my tracks? Please, you're underestimating me. Please don't do this, I'm begging you. If it makes you feel any better, I'm quite sad that a relationship must end like this. However, business is business. Goodbye, Miss Spencer.